So apparently back on April 14th, there was an article in The Guardian about 80 million pounds worth of missing jewelry gifts to the royal family that nobody seems to have accounted for as of yet. I remember 2 months ago, out of the blue sky, I just did a post about whether Queen Camilla would be giving the jewelry to her daughters. And I guess shortly thereafter or shortly before, somewhere in that time period, I'm not exactly privy to when, because typically I think of something, I speak about it, and then lo and behold, it's like a real thing. And most of the time, I'm really just goofing off, just coming up with random ideas, not realizing that I'm either walking into something that's actively going on or starting something. So 2 months ago in April, I don't even know where I would find this particular. Let's see if we can find it on my YouTube channel. I did a post about jewelry and whether Camilla, Queen Consort, if you can hear my stomach growling, I do ask your forgiveness. My stomach just growls an awful lot, first of all. But second of all, um, I probably need to have a meal. But about April of last year, of this year, jewelry, Jew. How do you spell jewelry? Jewelry, something like that. They're two different spellings, right? Jewelry. So back in April, I did, which is 2 months ago, will Camilla grab the Queen's jewelry collection for her daughter and granddaughters? This was like a joke. I guess my idea was just a joke. Not a joke, but sort of just like, now that she's queen, the jewelry belongs to her. Who gets the jewels? Will it be her? Will it be her daughters? And next thing I know, um, and I'm only now realizing this now because of something that was written today, but around that same time, April 14th, The Guardian and many other UK papers, such as I think OK Mag and perhaps even others like the BBC, came out with a story that official jewelry gifts to the royal family worth 80 million pounds could not be accounted for. Around that same time, where I wrote a piece where I had absolutely no idea that anything at all was going on with jewelry at all. I swear to you, nothing at all until now, June 12th. Why did I just suddenly become aware of it? Because I just saw on Twitter something about the Guardian and was it the Guardian or the Mail Online, the Daily Mail apparently came out with an article today. Today's June 12th, 2023, about Kate Middleton and all the times a glittering legacy to time. Oh my God, wait. A glittering legacy to times that Catherine, Princess of Wales, has shown off the royal family's most historic and iconic jewels. Now, nobody has yet accounted for the 80 million pounds worth of missing jewelry as of today, June 12, 2023. 2 months ago, I wrote about whether Camilla would be giving all the jewels to her children and grandchildren, just out of a sense of, just asking question, maybe mischievously a little bit, but not really being serious about, not thinking, not suggesting, not meaning to suggest that anything nefarious was going on at all. Then the papers all came out within a matter of days of this article, unbeknownst to me, about 80 million pounds of missing jewelry. And then we hear all these stories, just for a little bit more background, of Kate Middleton's parents being bankrupt. And then the Daily Mail comes out today with this very unusually long, this article goes on forever, article about all the times that Duchess of Wales, no, Duchess of Wales, no, she's the Princess of Wales, Kate, Princess of Wales, and her husband, Prince of Wales, William. So today, the 12th, of June, right here, the 12th of June, the Daily Mail, which, there's no love lost for Meghan and Harry, seems to be throwing Princess of Wales, Catherine, onto the bus because they did this lengthy article showcasing every single time she was wearing all these very so all these pricey jewels that apparently belongs to the crown, the crown estate, and which are not supposed to be her own personal jewels. And they're showing the jewels when the queen wore the jewels, and then they show the jewels when Kate wore the jewels. And my question to you is, why did they go through this long, lengthy article showcasing all these times that Kate was wearing the jewels when these jewels are said to be missing? 80 million, I said 80 million pounds. That's like $100 million practically, American dollars worth of priceless jewels have gone missing. They have not been accounted for according to these reports. And now the Daily Mail, of all papers, has done this expose of Kate. They didn't say that she took the jewels, but they showcased every single time she dripped in the jewels. And my question to you is, whoever you are listening, and they showed when the jewels were worn by other members of the royal family, and then when Kate wore the jewels, my question is, what are they getting at with that? I mean, if I'm Kate, I'm very nervous. I'm very, very nervous. I'm very like, what are you getting at with this? I'm so glad Meghan is not involved with this. Oh my gosh, they wouldn't let Meghan near the tiara. They wouldn't let Meghan near anything. And now her name is not being called. But everything was for Kate. And now, here they are, throwing Kate under the bus, showing every time Kate wore the jewels that belong to the state, I guess to the British state, the Crown Estate. And now they're saying that 80 million pounds of the jewels are missing. But I mean, missing in terms of like, what are they getting at? Where are the jewels? Who has the jewels? Where did they disappear to? And what are they getting at when they show all of these pictures of Kate in the jewels? This, if I were Kate, I'd be very, very perturbed. Like, what are you doing? Right? Why did you do this? Right? I mean, they show Kate and this is a very long article. It's unusually long. I mean, I don't know how it compares to other articles in this paper because I don't usually go through all these articles like this in this paper because it's so like whatever. I don't bother. But I find it very curious that the Daily Mail of all papers, which is pro Catherine and William normal more and anti Meghan and Harry normal more, is doing this expose on all the times Kate wore these expensive jewels, some of which supposedly are now missing. What are they getting at with that? If I were Kate, maybe she needs to should get a lawyer, like because they don't have to accuse her to implicate her or to I think cast doubt on her. To cast doubt. And the thing is that if you're Kate, you have to really sort of be thinking, wait a second, do I need to get a lawyer? Do I need to protect myself? Because, I mean, unless they have found the 80 million pounds of missing jewels, I don't really know. But there's something going on with the jewels, the jewelry of Queen Elizabeth and her sisters and her mother and all this jewelry has disappeared. It's not being stored and accounted for the way. You see how long this article goes on forever. Oh my God. Somebody's throwing Kate Middleton onto the bus. Oh my gosh, this isn't going to end well. This isn't going to end well with this monarchy. It's not going to end well with the monarchy. And someone wants it known that it's Kate. But they also said that some of the missing jewelry was seen on Camilla as well. So between Camilla and Kate, they didn't say Meghan, thank God. Meghan got out just in the nick of time with this. Meghan got out just in the nick of time. This article goes on forever and ever without stopping. They want some they're making a point, and Kate may need to get a lawyer because now her parents are bankrupt. What are they suggesting by doing this? What are they suggesting by doing this? They want the jewels back. Where are the jewels? Oh my gosh. What are they trying to say here with the missing jewels? I don't know. I really don't know. I think that's the end of the article. But it's a very long article, very, very thorough. And unless they have already found the 80 million pounds of jewels, I think it's very, very inappropriate to do this post showing Kate and the jewels because it's kind of incriminating in a way. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, that's just my opinion, you know? I'm just consuming the what they wrote, and I'm like, wait a second, what are you trying to say here? You know, it just goes on and on.